Hello, hello! Daycarn here, and welcome back to Torment! Last episode, we talked to the main person in charge of here. Getting close to the final the first castoff. Yeah.
Sure.
He doesn't have a choice,
On it.
Who could I talk to that could get me to the heart? Honestly don't know.
Whatever.
Maybe this guy?
I'm ready.
Since he's studying the bloom?
All right.
Oh. And analysed dead on the public floor, apparently murdered by cultists. He and his bodyguard took several cultists with them. Oh well. Well, that's a no then. Whoops.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you, so you're probably going to turn on me. That's dead.
Done.
I doubt he remembers, but... Who are you? Hey, sucker stare at the moment. I don't know. I have language. The bloom took something from me. Did you see down there? Speak of memories disappear from me forever. Tell me about the heart. Bloom verted. Sleep blocked. By the black three, I've never drained the power of the place. I could tame it. Centuries of lives for this. You saw the price. I did, and I also saw the price. You don't know the strength my boss had. It really worked out for him. Come on.
You want it done right.
Spec? Do you know what I meant to do? I represent charity, sacrifice, empathy.
I'm there, in the shadows.
Cycle continues, cycle. You've been talking to Mavira. She sent you to claim something from the heart, hasn't she? Or rather someone, the woman shakes it. Too frightened to go herself, for she knows what will happen if she does. What will happen? Bloom will eat her body and soul. It doesn't matter how long she puts it off. The bloom will have her in the end. The other question is who it will find to take her the place. But you want to reach the heart. I can help you.
I'll remember that.
One gets the heart in the same way one gets anywhere in the bloom. The more will take you, and the more you want is just over there. Spec waves ahead. Eep. Like I said, sometimes the bloom hides things from us. It whispers distract to us and says it perceive. What does it
I'll
eat?
remember that.
Predators, but only those who feared above all others. A person, a creature. The Maw doesn't care. Getting them into the Maw, that's the hard part. It appears to another Maw. The suspect told you. If this wants predators, then it's found one. And by that, I mean me. He turns to you. Will it eat me? Please let it meet me. I'll think about it. Don't think too long. Time is better spent doing things. Not like not thinking. Yeah. No.
Why not?
No. Eritus, you are staying alive. Get off of myself, but I'm not really feared.
Fine.
Ah, predator. Wait for prey.
All right.
This is not going to be fun for me.
Yes.
Come on.
One moment.
Yep.
And it's done.
It's a predator. The construction, but it doesn't appear. Faint metallic noise from inside. Who are you? A strangled voice emanates somewhere in the deep stairs. Hello, empty sound that speaks from vessel. I am a soldier. I am a predator. My names are numerous, as in the wars in which I have fought. But those wars are finished now. I have my names left. Surely, some I remember all my names. 14. Construct says nothing more. Who created you? I do not know, nor have I ever known. They culled all records of themselves from my mind. I only remember those for whom I fought, and there have been many such masters with millennia. For time, I believe my siblings I slept. I do not know how long. Then we are awakened by new masters, the Tibet, and we fought for them until they were no more. For March, they ruled this land as warlords before building the Saga Cliff. They were slaves to their underspire, yet they were masters to all. I do not know where they came from or who they were before they rose to power, for those things happened before awakening me. I remember this too. They held single combat and highest virtue and revealing. Okay. They fought two-legged beasts, brandishing weapons of another age. Unearthed from great. What happened to him? Extra blades twitch. A vast explosion buried under Spire and their city. Most of my siblings as well. They remained were haunted and slain by those who had ruled and enslaved. And I was alone save for a few of my kind. I have other questions. What do you know about that? The choice of beasts and men. It's all the remains of those who sought the best me. He's a predator of sorts, but a subtle mind. I observed him as one hunter watches another from, but I cannot fathom what he truly wants. What he seems is not all that he is. Why don't you challenge him? And turns his head in direction, even though the grey-skinned man is not actively visited. For a long moment, you hear wells and humming. Would not dare. Yes, no, I said what he seems is all that is. I have some questions. What are you doing here? Waiting. For those strong enough, feared enough for the predators who walk the bloom, they have come to challenge me. If I prove myself to be a predator above all, I believe that the bloom tongues will catch my sound. The clicks and hisses inside the constructed armor. I wish to be devoured by the bloom. Have you not seen those who have passed through the gullet of the bloom? Every choice of who they were has been stripped away. They are feeding from the trapped memories. Yep. Contact full silence, an eyeless face staring at you for such time. Begin to wonder if it's fallen asleep, but no. You realize the creature's watching you carefully, perhaps trying to determine the truth. Yes, it says. I believe you. Allow me a moment to prepare. You hear grinding. In the moment, you realize that exactly what it's done. The construct's hair is teeting on top of its butt, wobbling, and its limbs have gone limp. Its voice far less resonant than before as she is inside. I have no further use for this body. If I am to leave the soldier's path behind me, the bloom will provide me another, better suited to my new life. I am ready now. A few seconds. The body topples lifeless. Oh, that's not what I expected, but
Yes,
that'll do.
now.
That was easier than I thought. At least I didn't have to fight. gut feeling about a predator was right. Yes. And no, Eritus, you are not sacrificing yourself. You're too entertaining.
Action.
Yeah.
Here I come.
No, I'm not gonna help you guys. You've already murdered him.
All right.
And we go. To the moor. Observe the moor, Eritus. Offer the heads, waits for prey. You take hold of the construct and bloom tongues straight towards it. I'm here, it cries. Take my past, take all that I am. Plunge reaches for probing, touches the head, almost sampling the flavour, and it's all for you, whispers the construct softly as if it speaks. Small child or lover, the tendrils wrap itself carefully around the head and lifts it from your hands. You watch the head pull towards her, more tongues. All for you, all for you.
Making a note.
More opens. Oh, at least I didn't have to fight it. Into the depths we go. Ooh, that looks lovely. Well,
Here comes the boredom slayer.
predatory echo. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna leave it there for now. This is Daycarn signing off. Bye.